Also, her neck is super small, man. What the fuck? I've just noticed
Thanks
that.
for that. I'll never.
I know you can't. I saw it. I couldn't unsee it. Hello there. I'm Ash Mannix, and I'm with my amazing co-host, Kixel.
I don't know what's so amazing about me, but yeah.
Because you're my co-host, therefore you are amazing. And you've been doing phenomenally well in Elden Ring recently.
I'm not sure about that, man. I fucking fell down a hole, and that was the last thing I did.
Yeah, but you caused that.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it. Yeah.
You beat
that game is so good.
General Radan.
I beat General Radan after not too many attempts, really.
No, not really.
But yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was so good.
Man,
good. Don't stop talking about Elden Ring, right? You're just gonna make me want to play that. I've been playing it a lot lately, and I need to take a little bit of a break and focus on other stuff because I can totally see myself getting so hooked on Elden Ring to the detriment of everything else.
It's been a while since I've ever felt that way about something. I think I'm a weird person. Last time something kind of like that happened, years and years ago when I used to play RuneScape.
Oh, RuneScape!
I got
Man,
so weirdly addictive. Even though
I don't know what it is about that game. Like my brother, not the usual one, but the other brother, he got addicted to RuneScape. But he sort of like made ways of playing it while still being productive. Like he would have on one screen RuneScape mining ore or something, and on the other screen Naruto, so that he could watch Naruto.
the alternate weeb setup. A window would root.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Is the other brother the one who doesn't watch anime that much now?
I know, that irony.
Yeah,
but
cool. Anyway,
too cool.
Nah, he's cool still. He's cool still, man. He wanted to watch Attack on Titan with us, but we're like, we're waiting because fucking final season part 2 was like, hey guys, wait till next year for final season part 3.
Fucking
and
annoying.
The internet exploded because it's so stupid.
I told you, did I not tell you 3 episodes to go? I was like, how's this going to end?
Yeah. Yeah,
like,
I have not been keeping up. We just want to binge watch it at the end.
Oh, dude. It's... right, I'm fucking...
Because you know what we did? The first final season, we thought that was going to be the final season because it's called Final Season. So we literally watched all of Attack on Titan, Season 1, Season 2, right? And I don't know, is this season 3 or is it final season 4? Whatever the fuck. We caught up with everything, right? And we're like, all right, guys, let's watch final season. And we were watching final season. And then it ended with no fanfare, no anything. It was just like, hey, this is a regular episode. And we're like, what the fuck? Then we heard there'll be a final season part 2. We're like, all right, fine, we'll wait for it. And we waited for it. And then we heard there'll be a final season part 3. And we're like, fuck this shit, man. This show's not even worth it anymore. We got Demon Slayer now. Friendship with AOT has ended. We have Demon Slayer now.
It is so unbelievable, right? That I'm surprised that they get away with it. Like, I'm surprised that people don't just go, forget it. We're not doing this anymore. We're not doing this rigmarole because
now it's just become like a fucking now it's just become a fucking scam or something, so that Studio Mappa can guarantee a level of income for any given year. Where they're just like, hey guys, here's Attack on Titan final season part 4. This time for real. Attack on Titan final season part 5. Gotcha. Attack on Titan final season part 6. No, seriously. And then Attack on Titan final season part 7 remake.
Talk about it.
Attack on Titan final season part 8, the shit one.
Oh my god, it's like, how the fuck?
Attack on Titan final season part 9. You never thought we'd stretch it this far.
Oh my god. Well,
rebuild of Attack on Titan. We're starting again from scratch.
You're doing that. You're doing the fucking Kingdom Hearts thing, aren't you? I swear you're using Kingdom Hearts as a basis for this.
I haven't gotten to final chapter prologue yet.
Oh my god! Fucking unbelievable.
Final chapter prologue is still my favorite oxymoron in gaming.
So stupid. I'm just trying to nab. I got myself an Easter egg. I'm just munching away.
I should do that as well.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But okay. What the hell are we doing? We are playing Chaos Chow. This is part 4.
There's no screen. I don't see anything. Are you streaming? Have you loaded the game up?
I'm not, because I closed.
Because you quit the game out, man.
My
All right, now I can see it. I can see it now.
Okay.
All those weird stickers.
Oh, your audio. Yeah, the audio just dies when I start streaming.
That's fine. That's fine. We've got my own audio recording on this side, so that's good.
I can hear you now. It's all good. Right. Okay.
All right, that's good.
Right, part 4. We are with our loser friend. We saw some delusions that were interesting. Not the type of delusions we were looking for, but delusions.
Let's just say that this guy likes to indulge in a little bit of sapphic erotica.
What? I mean,
ask your mother.
what the fuck? Fucking have to Google that now. Anyway, I'll switch to the no avatar screen. Hopefully that worked. Right, I'm gonna need to keep an eye on OBS to make sure it doesn't freeze or anything. Like I did last time, I had to do all the edits for that. Pissed me off. Yes.
Oh, that was the second episode, wasn't it?
Oh my god! I had to try and do the video clip and try to sync it with me narrating. That was an absolute ball ache. So, and I didn't even sync it properly. Anyway, let's.
I'm actually amazed because the Giant Bomb guys actually managed to recreate a piece of video footage that was recorded, like half an hour length or something, right? Almost frame by frame perfect. Because they had to time it with the narration of the developer who had previously played the game, which they had recorded, but then the video corrupted.
That would have required effort. I definitely didn't put as much effort as they put into that.
I think it was Brad Shoemaker. Like, honestly, top ratings to him for being able to recreate that. It sounded like an astonishing feat.
Something that I just don't have the energy to do. But, right, where were we?
Wait, number 4, I believe.
This.
Wait a minute. That's not the length. That's the fucking time that it was saved at.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I've been doing.
Oh, I was kind of hoping it would tell you how long you've been playing for. Is there a timer somewhere?
That would be smart. Wait, if I go backspace. Shit, no.
We were looking at this, yeah.
Right,
the pictures in the bottom right in the map.
No, it doesn't have it. Right.
I mean, it might... Whatever. It doesn't matter. You've got Steam, right? Wait, this is on Steam, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, you're not Just USA or something. So yeah.
Yes.
You'll have your... It's an approximation, but you'll have your timer of how long you've been playing the game for. Although, when we did Doki Doki Literature Club, I accidentally left the game running for a day without even realizing it. Right? So... Okay. Yeah, I leave my PC running usually, right? Mm-hmm. So the game was just running in the background, and I came back and it's like, you've been playing for 24 hours, and we hadn't gotten anywhere, and I'm like, well, shit, whatever.
I suppose that's one way to get the hours up and look impressive.
It doesn't look impressive because Doki Doki Literature Club is a really short game.
I just like looking at Monica.
What the fuck's you looking at?
I just like staring at Monica. What's the problem?
I imagine... Oh, wait. There was someone who left that bit of Monica where she's just staring at you forever.
Yeah.
He just left it on that.
That's mental, man. Let's see. If Kurisu was going to listen, it was probably better to start at the beginning.
Wait a minute. Who's Kurisu again? Is that the vice president of the Case Investigations Club or whatever it was called?
That's a good question. You're not too handy, right? This is gonna have nothing.
Go to tips. There must be a character list here somewhere. Are you joking? There ain't.
It's just a bunch of the tip information. I don't think they talk about characters in here. Wait, it might be in...
What?
No. Backlog? Maybe? No, it's in the backlog. No.
No, that's just your text log. That's weird.
Help?
Game, help us, please.
No.
It's operating instructions.
One. Battle of it. Oh.
If you wanted to play on a controller. Man, I wish I could play Koikari on a controller. It hasn't worked on my DualShock. Anyway, let's carry on.
You didn't seem interested in the cases. Yeah, I think it is her, Grusu. Which is like close to the word grus. What doesn't that mean death or to die?
You're thinking Koros.
Koros. I'll kill you.
Yeah, you hear it. You hear it in every anime.
Koros. Shine. I know, man. You didn't seem interested in the cases, but even if I ignored her and it made her even madder, even using Ito as a shield wouldn't be enough to save me.
今僕らが追っている事件は2つ。まず1つ目は今月の7日に起きたニコニア生放送公開自殺事件。通称こっちみんな。
That's a good case name. Don't look at me case.
場所はここ、神南。
Jinnan.
Okay.
Oh, that's a bunch of information.
ニコニア動画で生放送していた男が放送中に突然自殺した。
Wait, is that legible?
One sec.
Case details. I can barely read it, man.
Right, one sec. I've got my face at the screen. Estimated time of death 11:50, 9th of July 2015. Utani was a Nikonia live streamer who did regular shows called Till I Can See the Future, where he would make prophecies. He cut off his right arm in the middle of a live stream, put it on a plate, and then ate it in front of his audience. After that, he most likely died from blood loss. It seems likely he committed suicide in a fit of insanity. Police are looking for whoever visited his room directly before the suicide. They are considering prosecution for abetting a suicide. I don't know why that is so tiny, that writing.
Wait, prosecution against whom? Oh, because they're his notes, but... Wait, they're considering prosecution against whom?
The people that were there before, you know, apparently... Like, the stream picked up that someone came to visit him.
Oh, good. Right, I thought they didn't get that.
Which means that he didn't totally hallucinate them, which is encouraging to a degree.
厳密に言うと完全に自殺と決まったわけじゃないんだけど、死んだ時の状況からそう言われてる。
It sure looks like one.
名前は 21歳。俺氏。
Oh, he was 21.
You're getting that shock all over again.
Yeah. He looked fucking 35, 40.
Yeah, I told you he's the oldest 21-year-old.
21, man.
で、その状況だけど、まず放送中に大谷氏はコメントを設ける時間をとって一旦カメラ前から姿を消す。その後ドアがノックされて誰かが来たらしい音をわずかだけどマイクが拾ってる。聞き取れないけど何かを話す声も。
Yeah, I was thinking it's a good thing he had a good mic.
そしてカメラ前に戻ってくると右腕が半分なくなってた。細かく切断されて自分が持ってきた皿の上に乗ってたんだ。
So how did they get the idea that he cut his arm off? Like, I know that's what we saw, but if he just walked back and his arm was missing, wouldn't the logical assumption be, oh shit, he was attacked?
Because he sat there and proceeded to try to eat what he thought was cheese, which is actually his arm. So they must have assumed he must have cut his arm off if he is now proceeding to eat it without looking like he's being forced to.
I mean, that's a stupid assumption to make if you ask me.
What?
I would have assumed he was being forced.
But he's sitting there going, I'm just going to have some cheese the way he usually does. And he's eating it, and it was only... He ate it for a while before he started to like wake up and realize something wasn't right.
Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, but if he was sitting there, it would have been very obvious if he looked like he was being forced. And he was standing there. Remember, he didn't realize his arm was chopped off, so he's probably standing.
I mean,
there.
my immediate thought is hallucinogen, like they drugged him with something.
Yeah, but it's not far-fetched to think that, you know, some people would have assumed it was suicide.
Yeah.
I mean, it's dodgy as hell, and there was no.
It's stupid. I think these people who are watching him are stupid anyway. So yeah.
But all of this is stupid. Like I mean,
Well, they're here to watch a guy. It's like, hey guys, I'm gonna tell the future.
Oh no, I don't have a problem with that, you know. But wait, is that what he's doing? I don't know.
That's what he was doing. Is like, hey guys, I'm gonna tell the future.
While eating
rather,
plain
I'm gonna make
cheese.
predictions. So yeah, Nostradamus here suffered a terrible fate.
そしてその指を自分で食べた。まるで痛みを感じていない素振りで。
Yeah. So like,
Wait.
if he was doing that and acting like it,
From his other hand.
yeah, and acting like it wasn't causing any pain, then you know you would assume A, he's insane, but B, this is maybe suicide.
I mean, I come back to hallucinogen.
Oh yeah, you would like someone would like right. He's clearly taking drugs before going on this expedition of madness. But hello, Caruso's expression changed a little. He probably hadn't known that. The suicide had been big news, even on TV, so she'd probably seen it there. But the details had been so horrific that the news hadn't broadcast them. Those details could be found anywhere on the internet. It was only a matter of time before Reddit would tell me, before someone started putting it all together. The video itself had even started to get around.
See, I can believe all of this because this happens.
Yeah, as soon as that's on the stream, that'd be on Reddit.
Yeah,
That'd be
some other guy would be clipping the fuck out of it and then uploading it to like all these dodgy websites, and then it'll spread on like Rhine, and then all that shit.
It'd probably be on the hub for all of it as well.
死亡した。見ていた人は事件として発覚するまでいたずらか何かだと思っていたみたい。
Wow, that's real funny.
出血性ショック
People would do anything for
警
clicks.
察の発表でもそうなってたし、混沌するまで
Yeah,
の
I mean,
時間を考えても間違いない。
Have you seen there was a pair of YouTubers who sneaked into IKEA and stayed there overnight.
No.
So this happened in America, and they filmed it all and put it on YouTube. And
First of all, I'm not surprised. Second of all, what happened?
they're being taken to court for it.
Oh, it's ongoing.
Yeah, I don't know what happened when I watched the video with the person talking about it. They're like they could get technically up to 8 years. Probably not, but you know.
I mean, they were trespassing, so
Yeah, trespassing, and like it was so stupid, man. And the whole the video itself was cringe. It was amazing. People are stupid.
man, file it under people do anything for clicks. Oh, hello, Ito.
Ito added. Ito knew more about this stuff than I did. He was a fan of bizarre murders, and he'd read 10 times as many killers' diaries and non-fiction crime books as I had.
Wow, I hadn't pegged him as that type.
何らかの理由
No,
で
he seemed
精
more
神が
normal
錯乱した上での
or
自殺
average.
って見解が濃厚らしいけど、警察は自殺の直前に部屋を訪ねてきた誰かを探しているらしい。
I wouldn't say like random mental disorder. It
も
does
しかし
seem
たら
like he was on
自殺
some
幇助
drugs.
や自殺教唆の疑いがあるんじゃないかって。
Yeah, okay. In Japan, if you saw someone trying to kill themselves and didn't intervene, it wasn't a crime unless the police could prove you wanted them to die. Okay.
No, that makes sense. There's no onus on you, legally speaking, to intervene in someone committing a suicide.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that would mean, you know, if you didn't stop someone from committing suicide, then you would be guilty of a crime.
Yeah,
That's not really that's not really something that you want to push on people.
That's stupid, right? Because like, yeah, I get that, but it was the wording. It was like, unless they could prove that you wanted them to die. But if you're
So this is where it's coming here. It's coming to the converse of that, yeah, which is that if you encourage someone to commit suicide, then, as they're calling it, aiding in a suicide.
what if you're sitting there going, I want this person, like, you know, you're a horrible person, right? And you're thinking to yourself, I want this person to die, but you're not encouraging them. You're just sitting there silently thinking that, and they find proof that you wanted them to die. Does that still count?
Now, I'd like to believe that thought crimes are still not crimes.
I mean, you know,
you never know with how people are going. To be fair, you never know.
Twitter, anything. Like you could argue that you what you fart out in Twitter is a thought, and you can get arrested by public opinion for that.
Exactly. The court of public opinion doesn't exactly follow the legal courts when it comes to what is and isn't legal, illegal, or right or wrong. That's why morality is different from legality. But we're getting a little bit heavy.
No, legality can suck sometimes. But anyway. But aiding in a suicide or encouraging someone to commit suicide was illegal. Yeah, I get that. That meant the police were probably looking for whoever met Utani just before his death. I mean, okay. Sigh. Kurusu was silent, but she was looking at the board and seemed to be listening. It seemed safe. On to the next case. Let's give her
Right,
more.
I don't remember anything about this next case. I remember that first one, but I barely remember this one.
Yeah, we didn't get much. It was like a person sitting there with a guitar or something. I don't know.
I was half asleep as well when we were recording that. I was so tired. So I want this recap.
Right, Shinsen.
名前は高柳桃音、20歳。ニコニアの歌ってみたの歌い手で
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember
最
we
近ネッ
were.
トで有名に
I
なってきて
remember
る
I was
アニメ
voicing
ソングの
our
コ
thing.
ピー
Yeah.
バンドのボーカル。
Oh man.
What's that say? Let me get my face
Sad.
right up to my fucking screen. Right. Takeryagi died from blood loss after having a speaker implanted in her stomach.
What the fuck?
What is this, Metal Gear Solid? It is believed that after she performed with her band at a concert hall, someone sliced open her stomach and inserted a speaker inside the wound. Before she died, she travelled along the roads beside the highway with the speaker inside of her, then sat down on the sidewalk. The speaker inside her stomach continually played a recording which said, "Stay and listen for a while." A fan of hers said, "You had something special that just drew you in. It's a shame." 20. Ugh. I mean, we should feel bad for the other guy. He was 21, but he looked 50.
It's not about feeling bad or anything. I'm just wondering what the fuck they were thinking about. Like, let's shove a speaker into this girl's gut. What? What kind of fucking murder method is that?
You know what happened in MGS. Spoilers, for anyone that hasn't played MGS 5.
Oh, I was wondering which one you're talking about. That one makes sense, though. That was a bomb.
Yeah,
is it a bomb?
still
Is it a speaker?
Fucking barbaric and weirdly cruel.
This is just reminding me of The Dark Knight, when the Joker gets that one inmate implanted with a bomb and a mobile phone to act as a timer for the bomb. Or a trigger, rather.
Oof.
And the only time people clock what's going on is when the phone starts ringing. It's like a Nokia 3310 or some shit under his skin.
Oh my god. Yeah, well, that's fucking not right. He was going to sing at the Restoration Festival too.
バンドの派手な衣装を着たまま一人でストリートライブもしていて、晴れの日は毎日決まった場所、決まった時間で演奏していたらしい。
Oh, so she'd do some solo performance.
その日は
A
い
bit
つ
of
もの場所
busking,
に
right?
かなり遅刻して現れてライブを始めた。
It was a bit late.
だけど何か様子がおかしかった。声が小さくていつもの感じじゃなかったらしい。そして結局ライブの最中に死亡した。こっちも失血死。ライブを始める前からお腹を刺傷していたんだ。
So she had the speaker in her the whole time?
Yeah. She wasn't aware of it.
妙なの
That's
が
weird.
やっぱり遺体の状況で。糸、再生してくれ。
Oh, please, put on the video evidence. Let's look at this horrific scene.
Hey guys, I found this on the internet.
Ito tapped a few keys on the computer's keyboard. Tap. And a moment later, tap, tap, tap. You always have to have some random movie like, yeah.
I was watching like some ghetto fight videos, and yeah, there's always a woman screaming.
Or a guy. There's always someone that has to scream really loud.
Well, it's generally a woman who's screaming in these fight videos. If there's women present. If it's dudes, then they're usually like, "Arr!" And, you know.
World Star Hips.
Well, start! Yeah.
Gurusu looked confused when she heard the sound. Evidently, she wasn't able to make it out.
ああ、そっちじゃなくて、渋谷ニュースが音声いじってアップしてくれた方。
ああ、そっちだよな。
Oh, so you have two versions of this horrific video. Very good.
They said there's one that's had enhanced audio.
They use iTunes. They suck. Mazda.
iTunes.
He's dead. Call an ambulance.
Well, that's what you do.
He's dead though.
No, but you still call an ambulance so that they can pronounce her dead.
I suppose. I'd call the police.
Well, you call the police as well.
Her
Violent
expression,
incident, after all.
her expression changed. You must have been able to hear it this time.
ありがとう。ゆっくりしていってね。
You got a tip.
常連のお客さんによれば、いつも彼女はこの一言からストリートライブを始めていたんだって。
It does just have to be creepy on top of everything else. A phrase often used at the start of videos of Nikonia. The phrase itself was originally a piece of ASCII art. Wait, Nikonia.
Nikonia is like a Nico Doga, isn't it?
Nico what?
Nico Doga is the real life Japanese equivalent of YouTube.
Oh,
Isn't Nikonia their equivalent in this?
what do a lot of people say? Thanks, take it easy at the beginning of videos.
I don't know about that, man. I'm just talking about what it says in this game. Load up the description, the tip, whatever. It's got definitions for all of this, right?
At last.
Nikonia.
Is this alphabet? Yes, it is. Right. Yeah. Live streaming service. So YouTube or Twitch.
YouTube, Twitch, etc. Yeah.
No, but like
Nico Doga.
what I don't get was that is there a common phrase? Thanks, take it easy at the beginning of videos. That's weird.
I don't think so. I think in this there is.
Yeah.
Or at least she did it.
I don't think in real life. I'm just thinking like in this fictional world. That's a weird.
Well, in
phrase.
real life, it will be like and subscribe.
Oh,
and it's at the end.
Oh yeah, subscribe to my videos, please. But also like and subscribe. Click that, smash that button, and blah 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 blah.
ニアドユーザーだからな。なんでも歌ってみたの歌い手の中では彼女のライブが一番だって最近評判だったらしいぞ。
She's the best singer around.
Saying it's the band, right?
I think so. Kurusu seemed to be ignoring Miyanito. He was staring at the computer screen that was the source of the sound.
Was she in like work mode?
悲鳴は死体を発見したお客さんたちのもの。動画で撮っていた人がいたんだ。で、今のは高柳さん自身の声で。
But it was recording in the...
Wait.
Yeah, her voice, but it was coming from the speaker.
Screams are from the audience members. One of them was recording a video, and that last part was in Takayanagi's voice.
Yeah, that last part, which was thanks, take it easy, but it was coming from the speaker embedded in her stomach.
Yeah.
Which I'm guessing was playing a video of hers.
お腹に埋め込まれていた小型のスピーカーから聞こえてきたんだ。
So someone had recorded her saying that. Oh look, she's wearing Converse. I think they're called Converse. Is that what they're called?
Yeah, those are, yeah. I used to have a pair.
What, man? You're a hipster.
What? No.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I enjoyed the Converse, man, but nah.
I've not ever worn them. Maybe I should. I mean, I'm probably too old, but I don't give a shit. Kurusu seemed confused, so Ito interjected.
つまり、その日のライブは最初から録音されたものだったんだよ。
The whole concert had been pre-recorded.
後で発見された証拠によると、彼女はコンビニで売ってるカッターで自分で自分の腹を裂いて、Bluetooth のスピーカーを埋め込んだらしい。
Now that's
テープで
madness!
止血とも呼べない適当な応急処置をした後、
Mhm.
着ている服と衣装でその傷を隠してライブを始めたんだ。
What the fuck? What? I get that she was drugged, I get she was under the influence, and I get that someone has made her do this in some weird way. Why? Why is this so fucking cruel?
最初は録音した自分の声に合わせてギターを弾いていたらしいんだけど、途中からは歌声だけになった。それからはうつむきっぱなしだったみたいだから、その時にはすでに死亡してたんじゃないかな。
In other words, she died.
お客さんは様子がおかしいとは思いながらも気づかずにずっと聞き続けて。
They thought it was weird that she just slumped there, right? And they're like, oh, we'll just keep listening to wherever that music's coming from.
彼女の
Don't mind the red
ポケットに入れ
liquid.
ていた携帯音楽プレイヤーが傷から流れた血液で壊れたのか、最初からそういう設定だったのか。
This is like, what's wrong with the fucking audience, man?
さっきの音声トラックがリピート再生されるまで死んでいるとは気づかなかった。
Why on earth would it repeat like that? It's not a cassette, it's a Bluetooth speaker.
No one but until that same line you just heard played over and over, no one realized she was dead. Oh, yeah, if it's a speaker playing an MP3. How's it repeating? Or maybe that was part of the file, the music file.
In which case it would be normal, but that's not what they were expecting. Whatever. Yeah, confusion and discomfort is right. That's the expression you should have.
Why are you showing me this? Of course it was. She'd never heard of something like this. I couldn't hold back my excitement.
Mate, you're a fucking creep.
すごいだろ。
It's amazing, right? Right? Are you getting a hard on too? Yeah.
Murder porn.
Instead of agreeing, Kurusu's brow furrowed. He probably didn't realize it, but she wrapped her arms around herself.
I'd like to see that sprite.
What was wrong? Was that a little too creepy? Mate, fucking hell.
で、ここまでは単にこれまでの事件の整理だろ。発見ってのは
Oh yeah, he was right. I used the computer to print out a series of pictures.
当然だけど、両方とも事件の目的はわからない。今のところ唯一の不審人物である大谷氏の部屋を訪ねてきた人間が何者で何を考えて何を話したのかも見当がつかない。
So you know that there's like a potential culprit who has the power to make people like kill themselves and like is smart enough to not get caught on camera, and none of this worries them.
でも僕は
Let's investigate these guys.
まだ続くと思う。
Yeah, but this guy fancies himself a detective, innit?
He's like fucking bargain bin Sherlock Holmes.
マジか
Magica! Why is he
As
surprised?
always.
Ito leapt out of his chair in shock. Well, I couldn't blame him.
共通点に関しては散々話し合ったろ。分かったのは渋谷に住んでることとニア道のユーザーだったこと。
Right.
あとはまあ2人ともある程度の知名度があって自殺した状況が異常だってことくらいか。
They're both on Nikonia, semi-famous.
でもそんなもんじゃそれ以上のことは何も見えてこなかっただろう。
気づかないか？別の共通点。
You simpleton! Ha ha ha! Elementary, my dear Watts.
I'm waiting for him to drop it. It's like, the common man. Here, bask in my magnificence as I reiterate what I have discovered.
What was it? A right person? What the fuck was the phrase?
Right sider.
A right sider.
Wrong sider. Oh, he's so smug.
I pointed towards the bulletin board as I spoke. Ito really looked really annoyed.
偉そうにしよってからに。
Yep.
そもそもこっちの気を引くようにプリントアウトしてるやつはなんだ
Oh no.
One of the best parts of finding something like this was seeing the angry look on his face. Well, it was only yesterday that I'd found it myself, though.
じらさなくていいから何を見つけたの
Urusu beckoned for me to go on. Oh, my plebeians want me to carry on.
I like how she's behind him.
She's hiding. No matter what she said, after hearing all this, she probably wanted to know what came next.
I want to know what comes next as well.
Oh, it was done printing. Oh, why are you right in my face? Kazuki suddenly stood in front of me. Meh. She offered me the printed images without a word. Oh, she's like, take these printed images, let me go back on the computer.
Thank you, secretary.
Oh crap, I need to change my pants. I mean, she is very moe with those glasses.
I mean, I like this one. I like this one, even though she hasn't got any personality apart from getting pissed off at computer games, which I find relatable. But yeah.
And she's got the headphones.
Yes. Oh, I forgot. Man. I forgot about that. I used to enjoy finding pictures of girls who have headphones on and use them as wallpapers.
Here's the new one. Then she offered me something else. What? A lollipop?
A used lollipop?
Wait. You're assuming it's used.
I mean, that's a Chupa Chup right there.
Oh man, Chupa Chups.
Yeah.
くれるの
I need to change my pants again.
I mean, this will shut him up as well. Then he'll only be able to say,
He nodded.
どうも
Does this mean she likes me? What does this mean? Kazuki seemed to be communicating in her own unique way. She walked over to the bulletin board. Oh, is she gonna...
I am actually going to interpret that as her saying, shut up.
And tap...
Because she's giving him a lollipop so that he can suck on that.
Oof. Don't know why I got the creeps there. Probably. And tap the data printouts on the two cases with her finger.
和樹どうした
She knows.
No, this
He
time.
knows she's cracked it, whatever he's cracked it. She did it again. I saw the part she was pointing at and nodded.
そう日付だよ
Why is it so slow?
19日
The 7th, the 19th are 2 days in the
The
year.
prime numbers.
共通点9月7日と9月19日渋谷で発生した異常な事件わかるだろ
Ring a bell.
Is it going back to Chaos Head?
I kept looking at Ito. Usually he would be the one to pick up on this. A second later,
Oh.
he froze. He must have figured it out.
猟奇マニアのお前ならわかるだろ
Come on, put us out of our misery. Pin the images I just printed out onto the bulletin board's map.
9月7日集団ダイブ
The group dive, okay.
9月19日妊娠男
Pregnant man, okay.
9月29日
Yeah, I watched that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Crucified, okay.
10月10日ヴァンパイア
Vampire air.
10月23
How
日
many of these?
ノータリン
It's not even on the map anymore.
10月
Brain dead is also just being dead.
うまい手
What?
11月
Yummy
4日
hand.
ドキュンパズル
You can see the bit into their hand. The DQN puzzle, okay.
ニュージェネレーションの狂気
Okay, we're supposed to know what the fuck that is.
No, you got a tip, man. Read it.
Bluetooth, the name of...
New generation. No.
What? Right, okay. What,
Hey, what on
a
it?
type of wireless communication.
What are you?
Thanks for telling me about Bluetooth. Right. This name of a series of brutal serial killings that took place in Shibuya between September 7th and November 4th. In all, 14 people were killed across 7 incidents. The name New Generation Madness was created by the media at the time, in reference both to the bizarre nature of the killings and the way the youth of Shibuya seem to welcome and enjoy them. The dates and names of each murderer are as below: 7th of September,
September.
19th September, the group dive, the pregnant man, 29th of September, crucified, 10th of October, vampire 23rd of October, braid dead, 28th of October, yummy hand, 4th of November, DQN puzzle. Six years ago, in 2009, a series of strange deaths had occurred just before the earthquake that struck Shibuya on
I think this is
6th.
Chaos Head. I think this is Chaos Head, what they're talking about. But
What is this a sequel to Chaos Head?
I believe it is, but let me just double check that these things like Pregnant Man and all that happened in Chaos Head. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. They became famous for the words left at the scene of every crime. Those eyes. Whose eyes? They called the killings the new generation madness. The murders took place in Shibuya, but the whole country took an interest in them. At the time, I was in 6th grade, and just like a lot of people, I followed every new development on the internet.
日付が6年前の事件とぴったり一致してるんだ。事件も自殺っぽいっていう内容はともかく、猟奇的だという点で同じ。
偶然でしょ。
Exciting. She seemed to be trying to force the words out of her throat. Kurusu was acting a little strange. Her arms clutched her torso even tighter.
副部長。
Again, I would like to see that sprite.
No. Maybe it was because of all the creepy pictures she'd seen. Kurusu was clearly shaking. She tried her best to stop it as she spoke.
何でも関連づけて大きくしたがるのはやめなさい。2つたまたま一致しただけでしょ。
If you...
偶然かそうではないかすぐにわかるよ。ニュージェネ第3の事件が起こったのは9月29日。つまり
Today.
今日だ。
Oh, well done.
Nice.
もし今日渋谷でまた妙な事件が起こったら、その時は間違いない。偶然が3つ続くなんて放っておける要素じゃないだろう。
Well, it's a lot less likely to be a coincidence, but it could still be. Oh, the phone rang. It was mine. Who phones me? I have no life.
はい。もしもし。
事件だ。いや、事故？とにかくタコの言う通りのことが起きたかもしれないんだよ。
Right on time. I could feel my heart starting to race as she spoke. I feel myself getting hard at the same time. I'm excited because I'm a sickle. It was a love hotel area in Doginzaka, 5 minutes from Shibuya Station. A few days ago, there had been some kind of suspicious fire here, and I'd come to do some reporting. The place was supposedly a love hotel spot, but even at night when business should have been booming, it wasn't particularly exciting.
This doesn't look like night either.
During the day, when all the lights were turned off, if you didn't look at the signs, it wouldn't look very different from your average neighborhood. I mean, it looks normal. One of the buildings was a 4-story love hotel with the terrible name Fairies Dance. Weird name. It faced a narrow street and there was no parking lot, so the police car was parked at a meter nearby.
I feel like I've seen this area in Yakuza.
I mean, these are like back alley type streets.
Yeah, this looks like somewhere very specific in Yakuza that I'm thinking of, though.
What were the
I'm just wondering if it's based in real life. Like, you know, they just went into drew a picture of a place.
I think they would have. They do that a lot. Jericho was standing in front of a general store some distance away. I mean, you can see on the map how they've mapped out places as well. Like, that is Japan, like Tokyo. She was supposed to be spending the day taking photos of the area around the last 2 crime scenes.
何があった？
Ah, she exists.
わかんない。さっきゲンさんと107の近くですれ違った時に、ここで何かが起きたって教えてくれたの。
Gen? Have we met Gen?
The guy that she was getting the books from.
Ah, Gen.
相変わらずあの人はよくわかんないな。どこから仕入れてるんだ、そんな情報。便利だからいいけど。
You should probably be concerned. Oh god, Gen was a homeless man. This is Yakuza. I knew who had sold. Gen was a homeless man I knew who had sold me all the books in my secret stash. He was a drunk who claimed to be of noble blood, but the stories he told me about his past didn't sound very noble at all. Noble
I mean, your blood doesn't define your experience.
Yeah, but like, who describes themselves as being of noble blood and like past the 1600s? The guy was a weirdo, but since he spent all his time wandering around Shibuya, he knew a surprising amount of info about it.
でも、大事なのは間違いないっぽいよ。さっき中に入ってった警察の人が応援呼んでたみたいだし。
Ooh, back up. I see. I decided to start by taking a video of the outside of the hotel with my smartphone. Oh. It.
お前、こういう時だけ足早いな。
Yeah, when does he get the energy from? He's like a NEET, almost.
Why have they got scan lines?
Yeah, why does this whole scene have like dark? They're darkened in a way.
I can understand that they're in a shadowed alleyway, but there was a weird part where it looked like he had scan lines on his face.
I'd left the two of them in the club room, and they'd only just now caught up with me. They must have ran here. Ito especially was breathing very heavily.
なんだ。グルスも来たのか。
Bit of echo
Is that a
there.
problem?
Yazuki had decided not to come, evidently. Of course not. I'd never seen her outside, except when we were going to and from school.
She's got games to play, man. Fuck this.
事件か？
Yeah, the hobo that I get my magazines from said something. I told Ito what I'd heard from Serika. He seemed really disappointed.
なんだそりゃ。単に血は喧嘩かなんかで騒ぎになったんじゃねえの？
What?
それだけでわざわざ応援なんて呼ぶか？
I mean, you might be a fierce
29
fight.
日なんだぞ。
I mean, what if the guy grabs a knife, man? It can happen.
だから気にしすぎだって言ってるでしょ。
And why do you look so concerned? Also, her neck is super small, man. What the fuck? I've just noticed
Thanks for that. I'll never
I
unsee
know
it
you
now.
can't. I saw it. I couldn't unsee it because look at his, right? I don't like it. He glanced at the love hotels around her in disgust.
早く学校に戻り
Or
なさい。
she's leaning forward and has like a giraffe neck or something.
学生がいていい場所じゃない。
I hope.
監視カメラに映っているのが問題になったらどうするの？
God, I'll never unsee it now. Thanks, man. You've ruined this game for me.
Maybe it's just this position. I don't know, but it really fucking.
It's terrible. It needs to be redrawn. At least like add 50% thickness to that neck.
Yeah, I can match Ito's. What the hell? She probably didn't want to get involved. Understandably, she's a normal person. What the fuck?
Wait. What does Serika look like? Is her neck weird as well? Can this artist draw necks or not?
Well, Ito was alright. Ever since
Ito's a dude. I mean, I'm talking about girls' necks now because, like, you know, obviously there's going to be different. And, well, that neck that Kurusi has does not inspire me with confidence.
No. Ever since the rebuilding, there had been more cameras around Shibuya than ever before, even around the love hotels. In our school uniforms, we probably stood out. Kurusu motioned for us to go home. And then... Oh. Saw something in the viewfinder. On the 3rd floor of the love hotel, the window in one of the rooms facing the alley were open. It The windows must have been all the way open because the curtains were fluttering out.
なあ、普通こういうとこって窓開いてないもんだよな。
What if you wanted some air?
It's a love hotel, man. You never open the windows. I asked you to as I looked up at them.
んまあそうなんじゃねえの？使ったことなんかねえからわかんねえけど。
Ito followed my gaze and saw it for himself. It felt suspicious. Never been to a love hotel either, so I didn't know, but normally you'd keep the windows shut, right? You wouldn't want people seeing or hearing what you were doing.
I mean, some people are into that. Just saying.
And then suddenly, I heard a sound from somewhere. It was a calming song with a simple melody. I took a closer listen. Was it a music box? It definitely was. It was coming from the room with the open windows. It sounded like it was inviting us in. What was going on? I looked around. The building across from the open window, was another love hotel, but I had no windows on that side. I couldn't look into the building like I'd done with the karaoke box last week. And I certainly couldn't climb my way up.
ちょっと何考えてるの？
I must have had a pensive look on my face because Kurusu turned to me and asked,
バレないように中に入れれば。
That's not asking for trouble. I looked over at the parking meters. There was still only the one car. Okay.
裏口ぐらいどっかにあるだろうから、応援の警察が来る前に済まそう。伊藤、そっち側から回ってくれ。
おう。
Why is he so close to my
僕は
face?
こっち側から。
What the fuck was going on?
ちょっとタクル、こっち見なさい。
I began to go around the building, not waiting for Ito's answer, but Kurusu grabbed my arm.
ダメ。こんなの部活の範疇じゃないでしょ。私の言うことが聞けないの？
She's right, you know.
She is right.
Crap. Logic. She was just a millimeter short of making that face again.
しかもここ、いかがわしいホテルでしょう。
I mean,
Nothing wrong with that.
not dirty. I mean, they might be dirty.
もし
Actually.
妙なことに巻き込まれたらどうするの？
Nah, man, I seen the video by Connor. They went to a love hotel, him and Chris Broad. They're very clean.
Good to know. I knew all that, but I didn't want to give up. This might be my chance to get a real scoop.
定額にでもなったらどうするつもり？姉として弟を危険な目に遭わせるわけにはいかないの。
Wait, fuck! You're my big sister.
Is she actually his big sister or is this horse shit? Like, you know.
Oh, sister?
弟というか、
We're not actually
家
related
族でもなんでもな
family.
いじゃんか。
Are
僕
we?
たちは。
Wait, why are you saying are we? Why are you asking are we? You're supposed to confirm this.
I'm getting confused.
Is she our stepsister or half sister? Is that what she is?
This is weirdly close.
Instantly, Kurusu grabbed me by my collar with incredible force and brought her face so close to me that our foreheads touched. Why is she so emotional? I could tell her cheeks were flushed. There was a small, wordless growl from deep within her throat, and her arms were shaking a little as she held me. This is oddly emotional. What was she trying to say? No, I knew what she was trying to say. But Kurusu didn't say it. Kurusu wasn't the sort of awful person who'd bring up the distant past, try and win an argument. And anyway, that was all over now. It wasn't either of our faults.
Ah! Oh no.
What the
Also, I want to point out her neck is okay.
Wait, what? What did she do? What is this?
What was that transition?
Suddenly, Serika ran over and tackled Kurusu.
Looks like something I do in After Effects.
The momentum slam both of them into the ground. Like this.
ちょっとセリカ、何して。喧嘩はダメだよ、のんちゃん、タク。5人でみんな仲良くが新聞部のモットーでしょ。
Oh, she's part of it as
Newspaper
well.
club. Her picture was there, remember?
So I just thought you like, I don't know. No, that was never our motto.
しんちゃんも止めなきゃダメじゃん。
いや、つうかどこ行ってたんだ？
ああ、そうだ。喧嘩してる場合じゃないんだよ、タク。
She's doing that weird pose again.
No, she ain't. It was her arms crossed before.
Oh yeah, arms were crossed last time. Why can't she stand straight?
Wait a minute. So, this one was the childhood friend, wasn't it?
I don't know what she is. I think she is.
Because he got her like some sort of strap.
Oh yeah, I remember that. She suddenly
Also,
hopped
her
up.
neck is fine.
In girth, yes. She suddenly hopped up like a cheap toy.
裏のドア開いてる。
There it is! There it is!
All right. I don't know why this bothers you.
It's fucking weird position.
I
And
like it.
She's not even in the center. She's to the left. What the
It's
fuck?
dynamic posing.
The back door is open.
喉乾いて自販機なくて、ホテルの中ならあるだろうと思って裏のドア見つけて開けて。
That's bullshit. You were thirsty, couldn't find a vending machine, so you went into like a fucking cordon off area in a love hotel just to get a drink.
中入って自販機やって、さすが妖精のダンスじゃん、やるじゃんって思って買って一気飲みしてたら、あれって。
I bet
I
you
don't know
that
about
rhymed.
Fairy's dance, but
I bet you
I
that
can
rhymed.
totally understand. Yeah, it sounded like it, but like I can understand there being vending machines in a love hotel. You need to keep hydrated.
Yeah.
なんだよそれ。
This is all super suspicious.
いつも後先考えずに突き進むよな。
Wait, you were about to go in through the back? You're just pissed off that she did it before you.
Yeah,
どうするの？
let's go in.
I need to take a shit.
Oh
I could tell that Caruso was glaring at me. But she didn't
yeah,
say
they haven't resolved that whole sister thing.
I don't know what the hell's going on there, man. But she didn't say anything. She couldn't say anything.
二人で行こう。カップルの方がいざという時にごまかしが効くかもしれない。
Yes.
What,
A
is he going
couple,
with Serica?
a couple of people are going to walk in there in school uniforms, a couple of kids, and they are not going to question you at all.
I mean, a couple of kids should not be going into a love hotel.
Yes, that is my point.
Yeah.
Two kids in school uniform walk into a love hotel. They get fucking shifted. That's the dodgiest thing ever. As soon as the words were out of my mouth, Serica beckoned me to follow her.
I mean, I suppose it depends. I don't know what the culture is like in Japan, but I don't think it's like where the guys will be like, "Here's some free condoms. Be safe."
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll get stopped. I mean, why is this cordon off? Right?
It's called enough because there's some kind of incident
Right.
taking place inside.
So if they go in for the back end, it doesn't matter if they're in school uniform or if the King of France, right? Like, you're not supposed to be in there when it's the police are there. I'm gonna just ignore you. Bye.
Stop ignoring me, ignoring you.
I didn't say it, but in my heart, I apologized to Caruso as I went. Of course.
Say it! If you want to apologize, say it! Bloody hell.
But it's
I hate
awkward.
these types of characters.
It's cringe.
I don't care, man. Say it!
No.
Just say, sorry.
No,
You know, just,
no.
Sorry. As he walks past.
He said it in his head. That's enough.
That's not!
Of course, she couldn't hear me, so she didn't say anything. And I'm going to be cruel.
階段向こうなんだけどな。
I'm going to be cruel. I'm going to stop it here because it's hitting an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, it was just getting good
I
as well.
know. Let me actually properly save this before I fuck this up somehow. Right. Well, fucking.
And on that disappointing note,
So, Yeah, I mean that was interesting. I think we're getting something. This is heating up. I think it's a good point to stop. To be fair, it's about an hour, and I need to pee.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, like hopefully you enjoyed this. If you like this, subscribe or whatever. I can't remember. Hit the like. I don't know. Hit the dislike if you dislike, and leave a comment.
Like, subscribe, and comment, please.
Yeah, do leave a comment. I mean, what do you think of this video? I was sucking at narrating this whole thing, man. To be fair,
No, it's all right, man. The only thing is that I would say the context is a little bit confusing sometimes. I'm glad they did that whole recap though.
Oh yeah,
because that helped to sort of straighten the events and what these guys are doing. Otherwise, I was a little bit like, "What the fuck are they doing? Is he investigating this?" And then he told us exactly what happened, and then now I know. Okay, murders lines up with the old murders. Cool. Investigate puppets.
Yeah, no, that was good, and there was less music in this as well, probably because I put the music volume.
You put
down.
it right down, yeah.
I am not fucking copyright strikes pissing me off, right?
So that the game soundtrack is actually
there one or two
copyrighted.
songs. There's one or two songs that are copyrighted. I don't think it's all of them, but it is one or two songs, and it keeps like triggering the copyright claim bullshit. So
it's always a frustration when that happens.
Oh man, see when I see it, I go fuck, right? But yeah. So well, this was Chaos Child. This is things are heating up. This is getting good. So keep an eye out for our next video if you're enjoying this. And
you've got me at the edge of my seat now. I can't wait to see what happens next.
I'm an S. Now you know how I feel about your Koikari series. Oh, subscribe and watch Kuxel does videos. I'm on them as well. He's playing Elden Ring. He's got a great series called Koikari, which is like an eroge, but more gay than...
What do you mean it's like an eroge?
Well, it's an eroge.
An eroge.
Yeah. It's got more game than ero.
It's got a good story to
Yeah.
it. Like, it's actually got a fucking story. It's not just like, hey, you're a girl, I'm a guy, let's be a girl and a guy together. It's not that.
I'm enjoying it.
Like, I was totally expecting it to just be like, dude and girl meet each other and they're like, let's fuck. And then they did.
Yeah, no, it's not like that at all. It's really good.
No.
I'm enjoying the story, genuinely. And he makes me wait once a week to watch this because he's an ass. So
Man, come on, it keeps it consistent.
I'm watching it when he's putting them out. So yeah, do watch that. I'll probably have a link to Kuxel's channel in the description.
So this is your vengeance on me.
Yes, it is. So yeah, we'll see you next time. I'm Ash Mannix.
And I am Kuxel.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Later.